Wednesday. As promised, it is about 4:30 and we're going to do another Wednesday Real Estate Live for you. My main reason for doing this is really just to provide you guys value and information. And this one is on a topic that I deal with almost on a daily basis with my clients. It's something that I usually have my clients or suggest that they test for. And it's definitely something that's important to know about because it can be present whether or not you are buying or selling a house. It can be present in rental properties. It is the second leading cause of risk of lung cancer in children. It causes over 21,000 deaths per year in the US alone. And I really just wanted to give you some information on the topic. Hi Dave, hi Deborah, hi Shannon. I really just wanted to give you guys some information because a lot of people talk about lead paint and the lawsuits that lead paint has caused and the issues it's caused, but no one talks about radon. And I think it's coming, and I wanted to make sure that you guys are educated. So I have a special guest here with me today. John Quigley from Quigley Home Inspections deals with it on a daily basis during his inspections, and he's going to talk to you a little bit about what radon is and the process and how that all works. So without further ado, welcome, John. And guys, this is his first live video, so please be supportive. Let us know if you have any questions in the news feed, and we'll have this be a kind of question and answer format for you guys. Hi, Kim. Hi, Mom. So, John, you want to introduce yourself?
I am John Quigley, Quigley Home Inspections, certified home inspector and radon tester.
Awesome. Awesome. How long have you been testing? You said
I'm in my third year now.
Awesome. And you are a licensed contractor too?
Of over 30 years.
Great. Okay, perfect. So, John, what is radon?
Radon is actually a colorless, odorless gas that comes from the decomposition of uranium in the ground. It makes its way into our homes where we live and breathe. And in breathing this over a long period of time at high levels, as you said, can cause lung cancer. And it is the second leading cause of lung cancer known in the United States today.
Okay, awesome. And why is radon bad for me or our viewers who are watching right now?
Well, it is a radioactive material. And in breathing, what we know about radioactive material, it causes cancer in numerous cases. What the EPA and Surgeon General now know and have determined is it's not just causing lung cancer alone. It's actually causing stomach issues, blood disorders. It can actually be in our water as well. Anything at 4.0 and higher, the EPA strongly recommends mitigation. But just because you are below 4 doesn't mean you're out of the water from the dangers of radon exposure. There are still statistical amounts of radon-related deaths and cancer that are caused each year by numbers between the 2 and 4 mark.
Awesome. Okay. And how do I know my radon level in my house and if it's safe?
Well, you can call in a certified professional tester like myself. I bring with me an electronic radon monitor that runs continuously for 48 hours, pulling an air sample every hour. It tests everything, all the anomalies, barometric pressure, relative humidity, temperature, make sure we maintain closed house conditions. And after that test, I upload the data to an analysis center that's in Atlanta, Georgia. They put together a certified professional report that is then emailed to you. If your levels are 4.0 and higher, there are live links in that email that'll take you right to mitigation.
Okay. And how, I know a lot of people on here are probably thinking, how costly is it to test for it and remediate radon?
Honestly, the best thing you can do if you're buying a house and you are going to approach and getting your home inspection, talk to your realtor. Yes, I do want radon. That is the best time to do it. You're going to save money because the inspector's making one trip instead of 2 to set up and retrieve his unit.
There too. Awesome. Okay. I was having a hard time including us both in this. Let me try to put it a little further out. Okay. So awesome. Okay, perfect. So testing. So does anyone have any questions who's watching? I know we have 2 viewers, now 1. I just wanted to go back and say, so our reason for this video is not to scare you. We absolutely do not want to scare you about what radon can cause and any issues it has, but we absolutely want you to have the information and be armed with that information to make sure that it's not affecting your kids or your family. Exposure over time is what can hurt you. So 5 years or more can actually have an impact, and you want to make sure that you're getting the information. So I'm going to post 2 website links below. And it's also important, like if you're in a rental, no one's testing for it right now. So it's if your property is managed by a private landlord or a property management company, you might want to reach out to them and ask if the property has ever been tested for radon, or if there's a radon remediation system already in the house, because you could be in a rental and have no interest in buying or selling a house and not really think about it and be living with radon levels for years. So it's super important to know, and we are always here to answer any of your questions. And we covered a little bit here. I don't want to overwhelm you guys. Just a couple statistics that I found. 11% of homes in Baltimore City have a 4.0 level of radon and higher. 30% of Baltimore County and 32% of Harford County. So it is very prevalent. And I know, John, you did have a good point, an example of kind of the prevalence depending on area.
Right. To just save the few bucks on testing, it's not worth just asking your adjacent neighbors. If you know they've had a test done, what was your level? I've literally done home inspections, multiple on the same block, the same street, where people at one end were 10 and higher, other people at the bottom were 1 and 2. You don't know where it's going to pop up. It's coming up through the ground. We don't know how all that works because we're up here.
Right, absolutely.
So honestly, for the $140, $150, when you couple it with a home inspection, it's a no-brainer, because then you can use your real estate pro to help you negotiate mitigation into your deal.
Yeah. And just a couple examples, I personally never had my home tested with Chris because we live in a slab, and we thought because we didn't have a basement we weren't exposed to radon. That's totally not true. So I'm actually going to have John come out over the next couple of days and test my house. And just another example for you, I have a client, and we tested radon in their house. It came up around a level of 10, and we got some estimates from some different remediation companies. And to actually put a radon remediation system in your house, it's not necessarily that expensive. Along with the labor and the materials, you're really not looking at more than not over $1,000 unless there's something crazy going on.
It would depend on the size and structure of the house for the most part.
Yeah, so it's not astronomical, like you have to rip up the entire foundation of your house and start all over. So we're happy to get you more information and answer any questions at any time. And John is great. So if you have any home inspection needs or questions, I have a lot of real estate agents tuned into this video. Please use him and reach out to him. So thank you guys, and we'll have another topic for you next Wednesday. Have a great day. Bye.